Welcome back at AskProf3 for this MOOC. Hopefully you really enjoyed. I did, and I saw this is the last one, so sorry for that. So everything is going to an end, but I had some nice questions. The questions about today was especially what about GSMR? GSM is about the communication by mobile, but then we also have, especially in Europe, we have this RAIL family, you could say. And the question was, can we not just update that? Because we have ERTMS, and why not just update this for a higher performance? But that's not that easy, because the shop is still open, and we have operating trains. So you cannot just upgrade, because all the trains have also this migration and change to this new upgrade as well. So then you get, for example, software problems, also communication problems. And that's just the issue, because communication, that's the signaling of the future by ERTMS from train to another train. And therefore you need this communication by GSMR as just a primer need. So when you don't have this, or you like to update that, or you have to build in another system, that's really a good question. Because when there is no connection, for example, then how to run ERTMS? I think that's one of the basics you have to have in mind. But I think here GSMR, you can update, but be aware when the shop is open, it can go wrong, and we talk about safety. So what should you do? Another question I got was about the track. You can see it here in our laboratory at TU Delft. So don't worry, I just save here, no trains will come. That's also the safety first, of course. But what is the relationship, for example, when we measure normally with a special measurement coach, the geometry of the track? And why is the geometry, is that connected, for example, to defects? Sometimes it is yes, and sometimes not. So when we talk about connection with the defects, like RCF, rolling contact fatigue, cracks, you have especially here in the gauge corner, it is related, because when the gauge width, this one, is getting smaller, then the hunting effect of the train is going on with a higher frequency, and then the train will get a little nervous, but also you get flange contact. And flange contact, that means then you have contact on this side of the rail, and then you get conformal contact. That means that you have really, like your hip, it is just running on each other, and then you get really nasty forces and stresses on the gauge corner. And when you get that, then you get RCF and rolling contact fatigue. So yes, there is a relationship between gauge width, for example, curves, track geometry or switch geometry in relating to the RCF. Another question was about how is it related, for example, when you have this kind of real assets outside relating to the data and software we have and the data we collect. So when you talk about software connected from one spot to another, when you have just the sleepers, for example, or the piles of the catenary, or the bridges or insulated joints that are really fixed points. And that's also not only for signaling, but also really fixed points to do the maintenance, for example. When you do the grinding or the tamping, all these maintenance activities are connected. In Holland we have the solution that we say we have a data lab, and in that data lab we connect all these streams of data inside, and at the end, with a real good communication and software skills in between these data streams, we try to make big data and to give information of that. This information is integrated, positioning, signaling, catenary, the wear and tear of all these assets. And then we try to make the right solution. And when you have that one good connected on Google Maps based, you could say, then the possibility is there to make a real business case to solve and to maintain in the cheapest and optimized way. So that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed the MOOC. When you have still feeling strong and going on for the last week, be my guest. And also when you like to go on with this online education here at TU Delft, be my guest also, because we are going on with the professional education on railway. So keep on the track and enroll if you like to go on. Thank you.